Early life and education. Brat was born on April 14, 1974 in Chicago, Illinois, and was raised primarily on the west side of the city, in Joliet. Her father is David Ray McCoy, a businessman, and her mother, Nadine Brewer, was a city bus driver. Her parents never married, and Brat was subsequently raised in two different households. She lived part-time with her mother, and part with her grandmother, attending an apostolic church 4 times a week and singing in the choir. Brat is the paternal half-sister of actress Lisa Ray McCoy. Brat attended Kenwood Academy during her sophomore and junior year, where she ran track and played basketball. She graduated from the Academy of Scholastic Achievement, a continuation charter school that caters to at-risk students, in 1992. Personal life. Brat dated Allen Iverson in the late 1990s. In an interview with Variety in March 2020, she discussed coming out as bisexual and why it took her 25 years to do so. On March 26, 2020, Brat confirmed that she is in a relationship with hair product businesswoman Jessica Dupart. On February 22, 2022, Brat and Dupart married in Georgia. Brat announced in February 2023 that she and Harris-Dupart are growing their family and that she is expecting her first child. She had surgery to remove fibroids and polyps prior to an embryo transfer procedure and suffered a miscarriage before the current pregnancy. She gave birth to their son on July 6, 2023. Born and raised in Chicago, she began her career in 1992 and signed with Jermaine Dupri's So Def Recordings 2 years later to release her debut studio album, Funkdafied, 1994. Receiving platinum certification by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA, it became the first album by a female hip-hop solo act to do so. The album was supported by the 1994 lead single of the same name, which peaked at number 6 on Billboard Hot 100, along with her guest appearance alongside Lisa Lopez, Missy Elliott and Angie Martinez on Lil' Kim's 1997 single, Not Tonight. Furthermore, Funkdafied peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot Rap Songs chart, while Not Tonight peaked at number 3. Her second album, Anutha Tantrum, 1996, spawned the single Ghetto Love, featuring T-Boz, while her third, Unrestricted, 2000, peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200. During the late 1990s, 2000s, she guest performed on Dem Franchise Boys' single I Think They Like Me, the remixes of Mariah Carey's Loverboy, Always Be My Baby, and Honey, and the 1999 mashup I Still Believe / Pure Imagination. With Carey, she released the 2003 duet Got a Thing for You, a hip-hop-inspired version of the Bobby Caldwell song What You Won't Do for Love. Harris has received 2 Grammy Award nominations. Career. 1992 to 1995, early success. In 1992, Brat's big break occurred when she won the grand prize in a local rap contest sponsored by Yo! MTV Raps. As part of her prize, Brat met the young rap duo Criss Cross and was introduced to their producer, Jermaine Dupri. Brat was eventually signed to his So Def label, with Dupri remaining a collaborator, friend and fixture throughout the entirety of Brat's career. Her debut album, Funkdafied, 1994, entered the Billboard Hip Hop Albums chart at number 11. The album went platinum, making her the first solo female rapper to exceed 1 million records sold. The album's lead single, Funkdafied, reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot Rap Songs chart and number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Her follow-up single from the album, Give It To You, reached number 26 on the Hot 100. 1996 to 1999, collaborations and film projects. In 1996, Brat released her second full-length album, Anutha Tantrum, which included the single Ghetto Love featuring T-Boz of TLC. Over the course of the 1990s, Brat came to be recognized for her comedic timing, her laid-back attitude, and her many memorable guest spots on other artists' songs. She was featured with Criss Cross on the title track of their album Da Bomb, 1993, as well as on their third album, Young, Rich and Dangerous, 1996. A longtime friend of singer Mariah Carey, Brat contributed a rap verse to the So Def remix of Carey's number 1 single Always Be My Baby in 1996, which also featured Dupri and fellow So Def group Xscape. That same year, Brat made her feature film debut in Kazam, 1996, starring Shaquille O'Neal. The late 1990s saw Brat featured in many high-profile collaborations, including her appearance on a remix of Dru Hill's 1997 song In My Bed. That same year, she and Dupri also appeared on a remix of Mariah Carey's #1 single Honey, entitled Honey, So Def Mix. Brat also recorded a hit remix of Ladies Night, Not Tonight, with Lil' Kim, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, of TLC, Angie Martinez, and Missy Elliott. The quintet gave an ancient Egypt/Roman-themed performance of the song at the 1997 MTV Video Music Awards. Brat was then featured in Sock It To Me by Elliott, off of her debut album Supa Dupa Fly, 1997, and starred in its accompanying music video. In 1999, she was featured with Crazy Bone, of Bone Thugs and Harmony, on Carey's I Still Believe, Imagination remix, originally by Brenda K. Starr. The remix version creatively samples the melodies of Pure Imagination, originally performed by Gene Wilder in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971. That same year, Brat was featured again with Missy Elliott on Mariah Carey's remix of Heartbreaker, 1999, and starred in the accompanying music video. She also joined Carey for several televised promotional performances, including on The Oprah Winfrey Show. The remix samples the song Ain't No Fun, If the Homies Can't Have None, 1993, by Snoop Dogg, who also appears in the music video, and Brat composed her verses loosely based on the original. By the end of 1999, she had also contributed a verse to the remix of Brandy's You Don't Know Me, Like You Used To, as well as to a remix of the Destiny's Child hit Jumpin', Jumpin'. 2000 to 2003, returned to solo work. In early 2000, Brat released her third full-length album, Unrestricted, preceded by the single That's What I'm Looking For, US number 56, which was featured on the soundtrack to Big Mama's House, 2000. She also released What You Like, US number 26, featuring R&B singer Tyrese. The album was not as well received as Brat's earlier work. However, the record and the new millennium saw an image change for Brat, deviating from her gangsta, tomboy persona, and deciding to follow the sexy trend in popular music. The new album featured Brat reciting more forward, sexually charged lyrics and wearing more revealing, feminine outfits. In 2001, Brat continued being featured on other artists' songs, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot R&B/Hip Hop Singles chart, along with cameo and rappers Ludacris and Shawnna, on the remix of Mariah Carey's Loverboy. The same year, she was featured on Destiny's Child Survivor remix. Brat also appeared as Friend Louise in Carey's 2001 movie Glitter. In 2003, Brat released her fourth album, titled Limelight, Love and Nightclubs, including the single In Love With You, which peaked at #9 on the Billboard Rhythmic chart. At the same time, she appeared on the fourth season of VH1's The Surreal Life. 2005, present, current activities. In 2005, she made a comeback of sorts when she was featured on the remix of the song I Think They Like Me, by Dem Franchise Boys, which also featured Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri. The song peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot R&B/Hip Hop Singles chart and number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2006, she was an onstage guest on Mariah Carey's The Adventures of Mimi tour in Atlanta, New York City, Long Island, Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Los Angeles, performing her rap verses on the Heartbreaker and Honey remixes. She was also featured on Kelly Rowland's Gots to Go, a bonus track from her 2007 album Ms. Kelly, and is also featured on For Real, a bonus track from Carey's E=MC². She also co-wrote a song with Carey called OOC, which appears on E=MC² and contributes backing vocals on the track. In 2007, she participated in the fifth season of the VH1 reality series Celebrity Fit Club. In 2011, she did a remix with Kelly Rowland called Motivation featuring Lil Wayne. Following her release from prison, she launched a web series about life after the experience titled Brat Chronicles. In transition on YouTube, she released her new single Is It Chew on iTunes and other digital services on July 2, 2013. She now works for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show as a co-host, July 2015, present, and is part of the Dish Nation cast out of Atlanta. Since 2016, Brat has appeared on the reality TV series The Rap Game as a mentor to young talent. In 2017, Brat joined the reality TV series Growing Up Hip Hop, Atlanta, which follows around Atlanta legends and children of Atlanta legends.